Are there evacuating now?
The areas that we're looking at evacuating are areas that are west of Sackville Street and Cumbertine Street.
We get about 250, about 100 bucks each time on birthday and Christmas. So if I save that up and I get $10 every week for it, so I can do all that up for about just half a year, I could probably get a really good UHF. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. You get $30 a month. What? I get $30 a month? Yeah, about $5 a week, probably.
Are all the homes and streets west of streets called Sackville Street, Cumbertine Street, Namoy Street, and west of and including Wattle Street as Hilltop. So there's quite a few small streets there and continuations of streets out in that area, which back onto a lot of bush there. And we're having the Rural Fire Service guys, although they're doing a tremendous job of having some difficulty containing this fire, and have called an evacuation of that area for the safety of people concerned.
And I would guess the situation with the evacuation is much the same as it's been over the last few days. Stay with your house up until you've heard the knock on the door?
Yes, exactly right. We've put a lot of work into doing notifications during the day and over the last few days of residents, and that's the thing, right? Have yourself ready.
People starting to roll in there?
Yes, we've processed about 15 or 18 families so far.
Are you fully prepared for, I'm not sure exactly how many people will be sent your way, are you?
I'm prepared. I expect that I could have somewhere between 1,500, maybe a few more. I'm prepared for 6,000.
Yeah. David, this is obviously a scenario that you've played out a few times over the past week.
Yes, and a few times over quite a few years.
Yeah. And what happens when somebody, is evacuated and they end up somewhere, like say the Mendong RSL Club? What's the procedure?
Okay, I've set up the auditorium as a registration point, and I have all the emergency service people who will look after the accommodation needs, the food needs, the pet needs, etc. Located in the auditorium, they register. At that registration, we work out exactly what they need. The first things that they'll need, obviously, are accommodation and food. That's all in line. I have quite carefully organised over the last 24 hours accommodation for up to 6,000 people. Now, that accommodation is firstly in hotels and motel accommodation. Thereafter, we've done a pilot. We're lucky to have quite a few boarding schools. There's still debate at the moment, so I have online the dormitory accommodation and the single room accommodation of all of those major schools. And as a backup, I have Golden down the line.
So there's quite a lot of space there for the people who have been evacuated. It's been an incredible effort on the Department of Community Services.
It's been doing a job, here at the evacuation centre, as I said, I have all the agencies that support the department. The Red Cross are doing the registration. Anglicare is doing them there. We're doing the accommodation. We've actually been planning our accommodation and training around to organise this for the last 24 hours. I have the support people on site and we look after immediate needs for personal items, clothing, etc.
Okay, yeah, you're doing all the routes, but I'll give you a call a bit closer to the scene. Over, clear.
Believe it or not, we've already got chooks, birds, dogs and cats from the first 15 families there. We even have a capacity down the road for large animals, horses, etc.
It must smell a bit like Noah's Ark.
It is. I've also got a wonderful childcare facility close by. The delay in processing families because of large numbers. The children can be looked
feel the heat of that through the glass.
Whilst the parents are doing the registration and we're organising their accommodation as well.
And what's the mood of the people like quite obviously they're walking in there thinking their homes may or may not be there when they get back. Are they positive or?
Well, most people are feeling positive. Really, the story is quite positive. And it's a process where people
You feel that?
maintain their dignity, get some information and see that there's a genuine emotion. That's just a lot of karma, and the process a lot further. Yeah.
Well, good luck, David, and thanks very much for talking with us this afternoon.
Okay.
David Shepherd there, disaster welfare manager with Department of Community Services, and just reiterating, fire around Hilltop to the south of Sydney, which has been threatening homes for the past few days, has now started an evacuation a number of places around that area. As usual with the evacuation, you will be contacted by state emergency services or rural fire services representatives who will knock on your door when it is time to move. It's about 27 minutes past 4. Let's take just a couple of calls. On the line I've got Phil. Phil, it's been raining.
I'm about Picton Road, we're about 13 kilometres down from Picton, and the fire crews on the side of the road have looked like they've got a bit of a wreck because they've got a real downpour of rain occurring here now. See a bit of rain coming down.
Are they getting undercover or are they just standing over?
I think they're employed down there. And there's both fires, there's burning ones on the side of the Picton Road, letting go through now, and as I say, there's a real good downpour of rain, thank God.
Well, that's good. That's good news, Phil.
A bit of a relief for them, maybe they get a bit of a rest for a few days.
Yeah, it must be a pleasure to use the windscreen wipers again.
Thank you to see these, probably they're getting a bit of a relief from it, and as I say, it's actually a case that keeps up with them.
Yeah, well, that's great, Phil. Thanks very much for your call.
No problem.
The orderly evacuation of around 500 people from their homes has begun in the Southern Highlands town of Hilltop due to the danger posed by a major fire in Natai National Park and a storm front moving through the area. A 21-year-old man who escaped from custody will be extradited to New South Wales from about 20 kilometres from the Bathurst Correctional Centre. The death toll in a blaze triggered by a fireworks catastrophe in the Peruvian capital Lima has risen to 276. About 160 people were injured and 20 are still missing. There'll be no official New Year's Eve celebrations in Canberra this year after the new ACT government forgot to organise the traditional fireworks. The Urban Services Minister, Bill Wood, says he's not sure the celebrations are necessary.
Earlier on, I would go through just the situation of road closures in Sydney, traffic celebrations. You can see fireworks celebration going on around the harbour. I'll just go through them for you quickly. Carl Expressway is closed down separately. Road closures and or special event clearways and aggressively extra road closures.
Colour in 9, calling base.
Over.
Colour in 9, calling base.
I'm here, Pete. What can I do for you? Over.
You find out what channel can you get on the fire control and tell them they've got to come in on our paddock side, it's in Birds at the moment. All the units on the road, they can't put it out, they've got to come in up towards Burns's, you know that gateway on the side of the road? Over.
Just repeat that. It's come into our paddocks on John Burns' side, is that right?
Paddock, there's a gateway, you know, up in Birds, there's a gateway about a kilometre and a half down from John Burns' insurance unit, they've got to come into our paddock. Over.
Okay, I'll get the message immediately.
Tell them we need them now, we need buses as soon as we can get them because there's a lot of fire, please.